Hebereke, let's go. So Hebereke is actually the it's a game that was well, Hebereke itself is Famicom exclusive. It was also released under another name called Euphoria the Saga in Europe, or more specifically in Scandinavia and Australia. It's called Euphoria the Saga here. I'm from Sweden, so I saw this game as a kid. Never played it though. But yeah, it's the same game, of course. The difference being the Japanese version has a few different sprites, a little story difference, and also what more? Of course, it runs faster because it's NTSC. Alright, so we're gonna go right away actually. Just hope for the best. We're gonna reset it to try and manipulate the pattern, and 3, 2, 1, go. I hope you were ready on time, guys. Sorry for not giving the heads up faster. Okay, so what you want to do here initially is getting the wall jump, which are some serious low frame tricks there. Okay, we failed one wall jump there, but it's okay. So, the objective of this game, this is kind of a Metroidvania title, if you want to call it that. It's way ahead of its time. It's a big open world. You can choose in what order to do a lot of things. You pick up items to, you know, to get the new paths and everything. So now, this guy is actually my friend, believe it or not. His name is Ochan, and the objective here is for some reason to win over him in a game of catch or whatever it is they're doing, or ghost ball, or what's it called when you throw the ball at each other. So now that we struck him down, he remembers that he's actually my friend. Dodgeball, oh yeah, dodgeball. That's not catch. Okay, I'm too tired. Still too tired. And yes, terrific Tracy, Ochan is indeed a lady. You are correct. It's a... No, wait. Oh yeah, he is a lady in a cat suit, if I remember correctly. And Jennifer the Frog is a guy, I think. Even though he is called Jennifer. Doesn't matter. They can call themselves whatever they want. Okay, we're gonna try to set up a glitch here. Nice. By switching characters mid-air, we actually... Oh wow, okay. Then I got stuck there, that was unusual. I kept the momentum from Hebereke, basically. Okay. We have a... If you wonder what I'm doing here... Sometimes I wonder myself, trying to hump the wall. Basically, what you do there, you have to set up a frame-perfect trick. You're not supposed to be able to wall jump, of course, but by putting yourself in a specific position and pressing some buttons at the same time and jumping off the wall, you basically wall jump. I can't explain it that good. That's also, of course, not intended. So we're doing a few skips here that, I mean, from a route perspective, from a casual perspective, is not possible unless you know how to do these tricks. And you can see me switching between the characters sometimes, and that's because to utilize... Hebereke is the fastest character in general. And Ochan can swim. What? Ouch. Okay. Ochan can swim, but Hebereke is faster. But then you keep Hebereke's speed in the sea or in the whatever with Ochan. So that's why I'm switching. This section might look like I'm messing up a bit, which I'm doing, but at the same time, the controls are really wonky when you play in. You kind of have an acceleration that boosts your whenever you turn around or run, and to keep your momentum. Hello. Thank you. To keep your momentum, you can switch around the characters and keep Hebereke's speed on the other characters. You will see it sometimes more. Like you get the super swim speed here. Ochan usually swim, but she swims really slow. So. Okay, anyway, what can you say more? Yeah, I think the concept of having a lot of characters to switch around, the open world and everything is really impressive for its time. Also the graphics and music are also wonderful. So this is kind of a hidden gem, I would say, in the library. And you can always fall down and die. Oh wow. Okay. Luckily I put a 25-minute estimate. That was not intended. Okay. What happened there? I didn't... Okay, well, I guess we're going back. That's what happened. And I was so surprised. I mean, I didn't even have time to be upset because I'm just so surprised I died or fell down. Okay, well, I just wanted to show you this extremely difficult and stupid wall jump again. It's okay, we made it. What the hell? Oh well, it's okay. So now I have to remember the route. Okay, we need to get back up here. Okay. That was very confusing. When I get off track, guess what? What do I do now? Where am I going? Okay, second try. It's like we've never been here before, right? Good. That jump is scary. You can fall down there sometimes. I mean, it does happen, but I never fell down on the prior section. Whatever. Exactly, Groxley. Have to demo those game over screens. Actually, we're gonna take some few intentional game overs later, because sometimes it's faster to take a game over to get back to the initial starting spot, and you kind of still save all the stuff you have, so it's fine. I mean, all your items picked up and everything is still, and friends rescued are still present. So. Okay, we have the first boss fight coming up. If you would play casual, this would not be the first boss fight, but it is for us. So we basically need to... Okay, we're gonna take a hit in this boss fight, so that's fine. You have to... Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening here? Can I please blame my tiredness? Ah, this is a train wreck. Not even in my wildest dreams have I ever imagined I would die in that section. That was not a count of... Can I please just go back to sleep, guys? Please. I have no excuses except for being super tired. Okay, well, we can talk about the game a bit more, I guess. We have this wonderful wall clip coming up here. I don't know if you've seen this one before, but you have to do some frame perfect inputs, blah 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 blah, from being positioned correctly, and if you don't get it, it looks like that, failure. And then you get it first try, of course. Then the birds can poop on your head, but you know that too already. Okay, so we have an upcoming section here where you have to don't fall down. So look at these clouds here. I'm gonna try to get through here without falling down. And we did it. So this is my first time being here, of course, so there's an upcoming boss fight coming up. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. I guess we'll see. Can you guess how it looks like? Will he be purple and ugly? Or purple or cute? I'm not sure. You guys decide. I guess we'll see. Holy crap, he's purple. Så länge jag håller på att spela, du får... Alright. Now the kids are waking up too. Unbelievable. Okay, so that's how you do it. That was how we're supposed to do it the first. I mean, this is the first time, so you saw a perfect fight there. All right, so now we actually have an intentional death to set up after this. So we're gonna try to take, or maybe I shouldn't try, because I already died twice. So maybe I shouldn't risk it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, let's do it. We set up an intentional damage trade at the end because you want to have below 3 health here, basically, to be able to kill yourself faster. Because we're gonna kill ourselves now to get back to the beginning of the game. You might have seen that area before, I guess. We'll see. Ah, kill me, bird. Thank you. So, this is the area I've been unfortunately getting back to a couple of times. This time intentional. So now we got the suction cup upgrade. So now we can traverse the walls. Amazing. Have to mash a bit, as we might be able to hear, to get up the walls faster. And the next objective is to pick up our next little friend. Hello, get up there. Get up there. Thank you. The mobs, they look like enemies from like Persona or something. Like the standard generic shadow enemy. Anyway, I guess this game came out way before Persona. So, whatever. So now we're gonna put this boulder here, we're gonna plug a water section so it floods, or I mean basically it doesn't flood on the bottom, and we're gonna find our next friend, which is Jennifer. Jennifer is a run killer when you play a regular run. However, this is not very regular since we already died, so Jennifer can't really kill the run more than it already is killed, which is fine. Let's get up there. Jennifer is also an anglefish. Also, good morning, old school Richard. So it's another game of dodgeball, and as you can see already, this little frog, cute frog here, anglerfish. Don't Google anglefish. I mean, if you don't want to get, I mean, it's kind of imagining Jennifer as an anglerfish gets harder after you Googled it. Anyway, so we got her finally, or him. As you can see, his pattern was a lot more irregular than the previous fight I had, and there's gonna be another dodgeball fight later on, which has an even more irregular pattern, and it's really annoying. And the big problem is that if you let them have the ball, it can take like a random amount of time, like it can take up to like 10-15 seconds before they actually throw it back at you. It's not possible, I mean it's possible theoretically, but it's not possible to lose those fights. If you do, you are a very bad player. No offense to anyone who has ever lost those fights. And there's no penalty for losing. I actually did it on purpose once just to see what's gonna happen. And you only get sent back out of the room and can retry instantly, so there's no game over. But okay, so you can't really lose, but you can lose a lot of time. Alright, we have a tricky boss fight coming up. Let's see if we can... Sorry for the quietness, but we somehow managed to get the quick kill, which is nice. I did not expect that. That is, believe me, much harder than it looks. Oh god. We're gonna be behind estimate. What am I doing? I'm getting the hard part done and then I die on the easy part. Oh my freaking god. I can't believe this. Who is behind this? There must be some kind of... I don't know. Some kind of curse. Who put this curse up? Is this gonna snowball? Is this gonna continue in all the games? First we die in the last stage of Gremlins. After that we die 3 times on Hebereke. Okay, we're actually gonna... I'm ashamed. So now I have to not take damage there because we need a... I never played this game with a safety health management. The thing is, you want to be low on health on all the fights because you want to take an intentional death basically after all the boss fights. But I guess I should stick with 10 health to at least avoid dying anymore, or should I? Okay, well, I think we're gonna see the kill again, maybe. Come on, hit him. Thank you. Okay, we got the quick kill once again. Okay, let's focus now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And no, this is not the case of NES sprite flickering. He is actually invisible during big amounts of the fight, so you have to adapt. So you have to know exactly very specific timing to hit him instantly. That boss is really dangerous if you don't know exactly what you're doing. Like I demonstrated. I mean, I'm so kind to you guys. I kind of demonstrate what you should not do, and then I redo it and demonstrate what you should do. I mean, this is just for... I mean, this run is... This run is very... What's it called? Educational. Very educational. So the downside of not having... having 10 health here is that I have to kill myself slower. So normally you would take 1 hit from that guy and then go back to the beginning here. But now, since I had a little safety buffer on the health, if something would have gone wrong, it took a bit more time. It's fine though. Okay, so now we got that upgrade. So which upgrade did I get? I don't even remember. There was some kind of upgrade I got. My route is so scrambled now because I made those deaths, so I'm not even sure where I'm heading. I think we're heading here. Let's see. Okay, we're getting up here. A red key. Okay, right. Yeah, you need all the keys to finish the game. That's the you can basically go to the final boss door right now. The problem is that you can't open it because you don't have the keys. So if someone can find a skip for that, that would be awesome. We're not supposed to be able to get through there, but we're gonna go there anyway because we can. Okay. Oh wow! Please don't fall. So now we're gonna be here the second time. Last time we went back. This time we're gonna let him carry us over. Remember to hold down right, otherwise you can get hit by one of the stupid birds. Birds are jerks, like always. They always are. In this game they even poop on you. Okay, so the next section coming up here, this is where you really need Jennifer for the first part, for the first time. I guess. Well, I did get here by using Jennifer, but there's another way around. But anyway, we're gonna go down underwater, where she excels. Unfortunately, or he excels, whatever. The controls underwater are really weird. So it takes a lot of practice to get the momentum going in different... We have a lot of weird sections coming up, and then there's a weird boss fight, so... We have plenty of health though. We even had a random health drop, so this time we should be able to survive, but you never know, you never know. I mean, I've been known to die unexpectedly at a few other spots, so we'll see what happens. And Hebereke, despite being a penguin, cannot swim, which is the case as well in one of the other games I'm gonna play, which is Yume Penguin Monogatari, where you also are a penguin and you can't swim. So I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why they. I mean, why penguins can't swim in these video games, but I don't know. Hello there, birds ahead. This game is Hebereke, which is the Japanese version of the game Euphoria the Saga. Alright, so this diving suit dude, we're gonna do our best to kick his butt. So now we have health, so now we're gonna try to attempt a hit trade on the final hit. Let's see if it works out. Ah, it didn't. Close, but no cigar. So you can potentially, if you hit yourself right before, like I did on the first boss basically, you can speed up the process a bit. First of all, you set up your health better, because we're gonna kill ourselves again, intentionally of course. And you also get a bit closer to the door down there. Hebereke is Japanese for falling down drunk. Yeah, I think it is, actually. I heard that before as well. Which is interesting. Anyway, now, unfortunately, since we didn't take the damage trade, we have to kill ourselves a bit slower. So we have to hit this guy 3 times instead of 1, but it's okay. Worst things have gone wrong in this round so far, so I'm not really angered that we'd have to take a couple of extra damage hits. Alright, so now the next section coming up. This is usually one of the scarier parts of the run, so it's usually one of the scarier parts of the run. So hopefully we can make up for dying earlier by not dying here, okay? Fingers crossed, bless RNG and all that. Everyone, please cross your fingers for me. I have hope. I have hope that we will get through this without having any more mistakes at all. So, we're already past the world record time in this game, more or less. So now we're playing dodgeball again, this time with shades. Get up there. Oof, that was close. He could have grabbed the boulder and then could have ended badly for us. But that was actually not a bad fight. That was good. Anyway, so yeah, the world record in this game is 21:27 by myself. But I also want to give a huge shout out to Soda, or Soda Nor on Twitch. Because he is the one that really brought this game down to an insane level. Before him, I guess I should point out Nudo as well, who had a really good time. I mean, a really good. He still has a really good time, but he had a record for quite some time before Soda got it. Anyway. So we're past that time already, so we just have to kind of finish strong here, which is easier said than done, because the next boss, if we can get through the next boss fight, we can be happy. Also, good morning, Cantaloupe. I hope you're having a good evening. Okay, let's hope I don't die here. There's a risk again that I might die here, but hopefully we will avoid it. Let's go. Are you serious, game? Did you see that? No, you didn't, because you didn't know what to expect. I can tell you what to expect. You can expect there to be an enemy there to bounce on, but the enemy thought that, you know what? I'm gonna despawn. I'm not gonna be there. That's amazing. The enemy. Okay, let's look at this next time. This is one of those runs, right? This is one of those runs. Okay, that's not where you're supposed to die, if anything. The boss fight is the scary part. This run is so weird. Well, luckily I have played this game before. I mean, it might not look like it's based on the play right now, but I have played this game before. It's true. So we know where to go, where to get back to that section. So the question is, how far can we do this without Mercy killing the run? Okay, well, let's see here. Let's do this again. See here? There's magically an enemy there. 2 enemies even. So where was he last time when I needed him? Who knows? Stupid game. No, this game is actually really good. Okay, now we need to focus because this boss fight is incredibly hard and stupid. We're gonna make use of a buffer strat here. Let's see here. Okay. So the thing here, one of the upgrades, I got the bomb upgrade earlier with Yennefer underwater, and the thing is here, you're not supposed to be able to. That's a charge up attack I'm using. I haven't gotten the charge up attacks for the other characters, but. You can basically start, as you can see, I'm starting the charge with Yennefer, and then I basically switch over to Shades, and I can use Shades' upgraded weapon. So it's kind of it's a glitch. And yeah, poor cat, but the cat will be back, so don't worry. It's kind of funny though how the cat kind of admits defeat there and just takes the punishment. But yeah, every character has a special attack, but the only one you're required to pick up for the run is Yennefer's. Oh, did he actually hit me instead of... Now we have to kill ourselves again. Okay, so now we're gonna do... Oh, it's only 2 bosses left, and thankfully it's not a long travel distance, so hopefully we can finish this without too many issues. No guarantees though. Nice, we got the 2-framer. Managed to keep my momentum there, is pretty tricky. But then something else is gonna go wrong. That's the thing with this run. Every time I've done something hard, I've died on or messed up on something easy afterwards. So we'll see what happens. Oh, is that so, Tracy? I didn't know. I'm not surprised though. The fight is kind of hard as it is already, so I'm not sad they didn't put it in 2 ways. I mean, in two sections. Oh wow, he almost pooped on my head. What? What? What is this? The ground had not spawned. I've never seen that. What is this? The first shot did not blow up the ground because the ground had not spawned? What? Is this some kind of cursed run? Have you seen... I know you run this game, Tracy. Have you seen this before? What is this? What is this? It's fine. Okay, Blorgnoggers. Thank you for the good luck. It looks like I need it. Okay. Whatever. It's okay. Okay, you don't want to fall down there because then you have to do all that bombing section again, and that's a really slow part, so let's try not to fall down, please. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. I'm scared. Oh, okay, whew, made it. Okay, so I actually picked up a safety potion there. This run has gone over estimate long enough already, but we're almost at the end now, so I'm gonna finish it out. Okay, so this is the final time we will see the cat, sadly, because the cat is cute. So, but we still get to see Ochan, which is kind of like a cat, I guess. Anyway, or a person in a cat suit. So this boss fight is weird. Don't ask me what the weird moon or whatever it is going around actually is. And don't ask me why the cat is in the pipe hiding up and down, but we got him at least. So that's the last time. Say goodbye to the cute cat. I don't think it's a tanuki. I think it's a cat suit actually. Tanuki isn't that a raccoon? The raccoon thing from Mario? So I don't know. Okay, going back to Jennifer. I'm gonna get the final key, and now we just have the final boss left, which is very close by to the start of the game. So this is fine. We're gonna hump the wall a little bit and get hit by the rock and die. Now we're actually gonna use the potion for safety reasons, because the last boss do like 16 damage or something. The patented Endy wall climb. No run is complete without that wall climb. So I'm happy I got that at least. Okay, final boss coming up. This is a really hard fight to do in one. So let's see if I can get the one cycle here. This is tough, so hopefully I can. Time. Oof. So I basically got more or less a lot, you know, every hard trick in the game, but we died on like 3 spots on things you normally do not die on. So we managed to show off all. I mean, we showed off the hard stuff, and we also showed off what not to do. So I'm super happy about this, because let this be a lesson of how not to play certain sections. Okay. I guess I would like to explain you guys the story, but I can't, because I don't know it really. They saved something, and now they are. But we shouldn't linger with this, because we went over estimates. We're